What's up, y'all? It's your girl Artist She with She Speaks, and we are on another session of Gags and Gem Droppers. So I be telling y'all you can bring your wine and you can bring him too. So I brought all the him twos, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But they are really dope producers, engineers. They've been in the game consistently. Some of the hottest songs y'all have heard, they tags on them. So I'm gonna let them get into it. I don't know how y'all want to start off the round table. Maybe.
Young and Chriso, just in case you didn't know, checking the Tampa, Florida's finest. You feel me?
Okay.
This nigga here. Go ahead.
LyriqPicasso, mixed by Lyriq.
Man, what's good, people, man? MookGotDaKeysJumping. You already know. Yeah.
Period. So the topic is make it make sense. So I really want y'all to just hear their stories because every single one of them have been in my life for some time, and you need people around you that's going to motivate you. But I also feel like as a woman in the business, in any type of entertainment industry, you need men, respectable men that really talk some sense into you sometimes when you just being stupid. So these my guys. So I'm gonna let them start off introducing they self and their journey and everything, they into. And why I gotta make it make sense.
Well, I guess we'll start with me. Yeah, so I've been playing music my whole life. Drums, keyboard, guitar. Started playing as a jit. Elementary school, middle school, high school. Played in church. Played in a band, all that. I started producing when I was like 13, 14. I didn't even know I was producing at first. Cause we call them click tracks. So I really just making click tracks, not realizing that like you making beats, like for real. So once I turned like 19, 20, that's when I started like sending loops out to producers. And I really just tapped in like on the internet side of things, like Instagram, showcasing my talent, doing covers, like cover videos, people in the city. At first I was trying to do cover videos to like the big artists, but it wasn't really working for me. They wasn't seeing it. So like I dumbed it down. And that's when, people from Florida started tapping in with me. That was more like the hub I was really discovered by, I guess you could say. Really Miami for real. And from there I just kept it going, stayed consistent, repeated the process. Was sending melodies to different producers, cause like a lot of producers don't know how to play the piano and stuff like that. So, that's where my value came in. And I want to be telling producers, you gotta have value to, you gotta bring something to the table, some type of value. You feel me? And that's just like the short, brief, story. There's more to it, but that's,
Okay.
For sure.
Who next? LyriqPicasso?
I guess I'll go next. But yeah, as far as my story go, I don't really come from a music background as far as me personally. I come from an art background. Like I drew all my life. That's what my calling was. That's what took me to really where I'm at right now. But as far as the music goes, my mom and like my uncles and everything like that, like they sung and all that stuff like that. So when it came down to engineering, we was young, we was kids, and my brother could rap. Like my brother can actually rap. So we talked about it one day and I ended up going to college for it.
Okay.
And me going to college for it, he changed his mind. As I'm in college, he changed his mind and said, I don't want to rap no more.
Wow.
So with that being said, I ended up finishing getting my degree and all like that. And I ran across one of my good friends, and I always bring him up into my story, Abel. Which is Abel Mixed It.
Yeah.
My boy really put me in the game. I ain't gonna lie to you. He taught me a lot as far as the business aspect, as far as studio etiquette and stuff like that. Like things I ain't learned in school. And he was actually one of the people that gave me my first placement for real. So
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's actually how I met Carol and everybody from Benton.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working at a Red Lounge in 2018, and if it wasn't for Aaron, I wouldn't have been there, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, for real.
That's what I be talking to y'all about, gold friends.
You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Collaboration is one of the biggest things, for real. And like Chriso said, bringing value. Like, you definitely got to bring something to the table. You can't just be there. Being in the room is one thing, but
adding to the room is a different story.
That's a whole
gotta
nother
make
story.
it make sense. That's
a whole nother story.
No,
for real. For sure.
And it's saying that, like, you got to be efficient.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely got to bring it. And when you bring it, make sure that you stand out when you're doing it. Like, don't do the most, be yourself, but be efficient when you're doing it, for real.
Right, for sure.
And that'll take you further. But you know, that's pretty much how it all started for me. And now,
sky's the limit.
as far as music and you know, graphics go, I'm well off in both. So I made my way for sure. But it all came with hard work and dedication, for real. So
definitely,
you ain't grinding for it, it ain't gonna happen for you.
I feel that. Okay, bro.
Damn. We got more grape juice?
Two.
Nah, my story a little different. Like, I've been playing keys since 5, but
just take all the grape
I thought
juice.
I was gonna be in church all my life. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. I ain't know nothing about producing. I just knew about music.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is what my life destined to be, like a church musician. For real. But nah, I had I say about age of 5, I had just started playing out of nowhere, like real deal. No lessons, no nothing. Just went to the piano and just started playing. Then after that, as I grew up, say about 16, I got into producing, but it was click tracks. So, you know.
Yeah.
And I say about 28, yeah, I'm old. But I say about 28, I got fired from Comcast, and I made a decision what I was going to do in my life. You feel me? So I told myself, if I can pay my rent in 30 days with this music, I'm going to go full throttle. If I can't, I'll go find another job. In my first 30 days, it was bumpy, but I end up paying my rent. And since then, I've been going hard.
Yeah.
And ever since then, signed my first deal and just took off. And that's how that happened.
Salute.
For sure.
I love that. And I love having like each and every one of them serve a purpose in my life. Just as far as my journey. And I appreciate all of y'all just for even coming on the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And when I say you need gold friends, like you really need people that believe in you and hold you accountable. And even when you can't see it for yourself no more, they see it in you. So each and every one of these individuals right here, like just talking to them, just the energy. And I love the way they ain't never sugarcoat nothing with me if I needed to go harder with something, or just if they see I'm on the right track, because you need that sometimes too. Like a lot of people don't understand that. They'll tell you, oh yeah, you could do it. But as you trying to do it, on the way there is crickets. And yes, you got to believe in you, but sometimes you really just need that push sometimes. Like, okay, y'all see me actually trying to do what y'all said I need to do. Help me do it. You know what I'm saying? Like with anything. So shout out to all of them. I don't know if they want to say anything as far as like our connection and how we met or whatever, you know, y'all want to give the people that's
Hey, Mook put us together. Really?
Yeah. He's you spoke that into existence. You definitely did.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, it's
for sure.
crazy how it really went.
It's
It's crazy how it really went. Like,
Yeah, he was like for real.
nah, because that's how I met you. I met you through Chriso for sure.
That's so crazy. So it literally went from Mook, Chriso to yeah. And me and Chriso, like Chriso, yeah, you knew of me. I think I knew of you.
Yeah.
I had actually ended up hitting him up for when I decided. I had decided for the first time I was going to do like my first big show. But in the city, I was known for putting on shows even before like I kind of lost focus for a minute. So I think that's kind of what kept me afloat, even though people was like, dang, where's she at? Like, or she missing? Like, what's she doing?
The first time I came down here,
Yeah.
He had to go to one of your shows.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was
We
like a
got
show.
lost on goddamn what that was.
I think it was in
$275
like in St. Pete. I was in school. Yeah.
That sound
That
like
shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what got me and Chriso so connected was, I ain't gonna lie, I never stayed out this man's face or out of his DM.
Yeah. I like
Like-
the hood consistency.
I never
Yeah,
stayed out
yeah.
of, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just used to have me like, I don't know if I want to keep. But
Yeah.
I was just like, if I really want this, like I just felt like I needed to be connected in a different room. You know what I'm saying? So
And I might as well tell you while we here. That way it's kind of like a exclusive on the show. So one of the songs that you did, one of the reference tracks, Trey Trailer, from Armand and Trey, he got on one. So
oh shoot!
Yeah, so-
Don't do it on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
podcast, please.
yeah, he got
Let
on
me
one.
sip my drink
Yeah.
with my pinky up.
Yeah.
Sip that
For sure.
Mm.
Let's
grape
do
juice.
it. For sure.
Mm.
Chameleon.
So he's still like getting it right, but he.
Which one?
You said you was down for me, but you
lied.
lied.
Hey, that's the.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you, girl. You
Oh,
was
yeah,
vibing
yeah.
with that one. You
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Oh man, hold
Yeah.
on.
oh
Nah,
yeah,
why you just-
I was in my bag. That
Yeah,
night.
So
you dropped
look,
that
so that
bomb on
just-
me like that, bro.
You said you was down for me,
Alright.
but you lied.
Yeah, that's
So
that
look,
one.
so that lets you know that
Yeah.
the work that you doing, it might not happen right away, but you
Yeah.
planted that seed.
Yeah.
So
Eventually.
That was
Yeah.
like a year ago
Yeah.
too. I totally
Yes,
forgot
sir.
about that.
that's how it
one.
be.
That's
Boy,
like
We
boom,
done did
right?
so many.
ones.
You'll forget about a lot of songs.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
We've been, I think, with No Cap. I just got an email today.
Mhm.
They've been trying to clear that song for like 3 years, now. 2-3 years,
Really?
and it's finally finna come out. It just,
Oh wow.
that's just music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the business, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
gotta be
Yeah.
patient.
And you'll
Yeah.
feel like it get lost, but it
I
really
love that
don't get
song,
lost.
too.
That's why you just gotta keep
Yeah.
working, because
It just be the business aspect.
Mhm.
focus on what you're doing, like, or what you did.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
ain't gonna go nowhere.
You been going
Yeah.
crazy. Think about
Yeah.
that all day.
Yeah.
And you gonna lose opportunities too.
Yeah.
Because that's all you gonna focus on.
Yeah. That's why now I like my biggest song right now is Artist She. We swinging.
Mm-hmm. That's all
Y'all
it is.
know.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the whole
for
city
sure.
swinging right now.
For sure.
For about a year. But that's really what the concept of Just Keep Swinging was about. Like, yeah, just do that shit. Like,
Mhm.
it don't matter. Do that shit when you feel scared. Do that shit the most.
Yeah. Consistency
sure.
is key.
Yeah,
It is for sure.
definitely.
Like in the moment you let up, they know.
Yeah,
Like they definitely
every
know.
time,
They
every
know.
time.
They
too.
know.
Sometimes it's like God can't even bless you if you like. I done gave all of this to you for a reason. Why you keep taking what I gave you and giving it to everybody else before you manifest what's in you? Like, work on you. So that's
For sure.
that's what it is right now. Like everything got to make sense. So I ain't being funny or nothing.
Hey,
I mean, if you want to feel that way, you can feel how you feel. But
you gotta do what's best for
yeah,
you.
if it's not making sense,
That's all this
my
shit
guy,
about, bro.
it's
For
not.
real.
We ain't doing
Yeah,
it. So,
can't be letting
For real.
people drain you and stuff, bro.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
That's over with.
And I know Mook, you like the oldest one here, and you so wise.
Oh,
You already said it, bro. You already said it. Like what's like a gem dropper that you'll give like anybody, and like my shoot the males and the women, because I mean I know you done seen it all. You done did it
As far
all.
as what, music?
Not music, life, anything
Life?
as far as like just they goals and stuff. Like
The best gem I can give
mhm.
is stay consistent. Stay consistent, stay focused. Don't matter. Don't worry about what's going on around you, what
Mhm.
your dog got going on, what your auntie got going on.
Right.
Focus on you. At the end of the day, like, nobody gonna make sure you good but yourself. So
yeah,
that's about the best gem I can
Alright.
give.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was easy for you to do?
Hell no. I struggle with that because I always put people
Mhm.
feelings before mine. I always cared about people before me. So
Yeah.
it was hard, but as I got older,
It got
I
easier.
ain't telling my age, but
Mhm.
as nigga got older, you feel me? I had to worry about me, you feel me, and my kids future and my future and, you know, my wife's future and shit like that.
Period.
Respect.
So it's
Right.
Like,
fuck everything else. If it ain't
Respect.
if it ain't them, I don't care.
Yeah,
yeah.
Period.
Right.
respect.
That's how it's supposed to be though. That's how it's supposed to be. Any gem that you drop?
Just stay consistent, bro. Like just and be patient too. Like it sound hard. That sound kind of
cliche
to say, but it's a real thing for real. Be consistent in everything that you do, but also have patience. Like you gotta have the patience. The moment you start rushing, the moment you start getting a little too antsy, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose it every time too. And then you're gonna keep asking yourself, why this keep happening to me? Why this keep happening to me? You weren't patient enough. If you just sit back a little bit, it's gonna come to you.
How are you able to like navigate that for you?
For me, I'm always busy. That's a part of being consistent. And Chriso can definitely tell you.
Yeah.
Like outside of this, I also do nursing. So outside of everything else I do,
for sure,
is I stay busy. I have to stay busy.
Top flight security.
You feel me? So
No.
For sure. What about you, Chriso? What gems you dropping?
Man, be a good person. Like even how bro vouched for you. If you wasn't a good person, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have. You know. So because it's a lot of people that do music. Like a lot of people do everything. So it's oversaturated. So you gotta have something else besides your talent.
Exactly.
You know, to stand out. And being a good person could definitely get you somewhere quicker than the most talented people sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Faster than money.
Yeah, face card. Keep that face card, get her.
Face card clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love that you said that too, because I feel like that's why I said it's so crazy, like alignment, because I think with where I was at in my life, the fact that you even said that, I'll never forget, like when you gave me the opportunity as far as like the songwriting thing.
Yeah.
I remember feeling like chill. It was really, I was like, I think I want to work with you, not even because I didn't care about your name. I was just like, I like what talking to you make me feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not going to have to worry about nothing. And I literally, y'all, like, I gave everything that I got. And I told him, I was like, Chris, I promise you, I was like, you give me, I'm not going to let you down, bro. But it's not even about you, really. I can't let me down. I gotta see this through. You know what I'm saying? So
start with you.
Yeah. So just keep swinging. Like I know that song is catchy and the dance and all of that, but really many of y'all, like y'all battling like y'all purpose and y'all struggling and y'all down on y'allself. But really, I'm a person that did not know how to choose themselves every day, even though I thought I was. You feel me? So telling y'all to keep swinging, that's not something that I just say. It's not something that you just do. It's literally like get up to bat and you just keep swinging, and eventually you gonna hit the ball out the park.
You know, it's a lot though, but
I gotta get back to it, man.
Yeah,
we
find your way.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
We gonna talk for sure.
Find your way.
For sure.
And you see, we still swinging.
Yeah.
People still gotta get back into it. Gotta, you know, you gotta stick and move. You know,
but you can't. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
One thing about growing up in church, when you stop going,
your
life don't feel the same.
Yeah, you gonna.
That's
a fact.
That's true.
That is definitely a fact.
That's true.
And that's how a nigga be feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
I gotta get back.
It'll knock you off your focus too. I think that had a lot to do because I grew up in the church and feeling like sometimes you good. You be feeling like you good without it for so long, but man, you get out here with these other people that ain't had the type of love and the type of foundation you had.
When you forced to go,
let me go. Hey, but then, after a while, you end up growing a different type of love for it, for real.
Yeah,
you be like, once you stop,
they abuse.
Yeah,
they abuse.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what it was when I really think about my church. I was like, it's because I was always in some type of production. I was always on the stage. I was always on show.
Yeah.
So I think like once I got off the stage, sometimes, you know, it was just like, I don't want to go. But now, like, I got a different relationship with God.
For sure.
I talk to him, walk with him. For
Yeah,
real. I be needing him.
Yeah, you start learning. Cause like you said, we was forced, so we didn't really understand. Like, okay, sometimes we do need that for real. You know,
Right.
Only till when you pull away from it, that's when you know you need it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
But yeah, these is the guys, you know. These are guys to watch. If you're looking for any production, they all fire. They all, I mean, y'all hear their names already on the radio,
Chriso
like right now.
Chriso Taxon.
I don't know if it's any.
It's 2025 now, man.
Who got the keys jumping?
I ain't Chriso fee.
Mook the one with the deal. I'm independent.
I mean, I mean, I'm still swinging, so.
Hey, I'm with you right.
He got a dick.
Yeah, look,
I can't even say nothing.
Right.
It's definitely some deals on the table though.
Okay, don't act like you ain't got none.
We trying to
Right.
We trying to get it.
You know, I'm just going for the third one. That's all.
Facts.
Look,
But yeah, shout out to them. I don't know if it's anything that y'all want to let anybody know about y'all. Anything y'all want to say, you could do it now. And
Hey, man, we coming for the win.
for sure.
Yeah.
That grape juice sneaking up on me.
Yeah, my boy said it.
all right. Well, it's your girl Artist She with She Speaks, and with this is another session of Gags and Gym Drops. Grab your wine, girl. Let's drink. And you see, I brought them too. So yeah, that's what it is. Bye.
Tap in, homegirl.
And homeboys, jeez. Thank y'all.
No pressure.
Oh, yes.
That was tight.